back here with another Spider-Man 2099. This is an alternate costume I saw online. I took a picture. I said, yep, I like that. And I want to remake it. So I did, and it's just that. There's no explanation. There's no story. I don't have any history on him. I mean, if you know Miguel O'Hara, well, then you do. I don't know much about the black costume, so let's move on. This is Superior Venom. Originally, I wanted to use the 2099 body because he would have these back spikes. The reason why I have these gloves on, if you're wondering, is because I put a fingerprint on them, and it kind of made me a little frustrated. But I didn't want to sand it off and do it again. So whatever. This is just a quick prototype anyway. It took a couple hours to do. But this is Superior Venom. I just took the Ben Reilly's feet and put it on Superior Venom. Quick repaint. Superior Venom hands. Originally, I had I think these were Pizza Spidey hands. Yeah, I think these were Pizza Spidey hands, and I painted them. But I didn't do what I normally do with joints. I didn't sand them down. I'm not even coming off. I didn't sand them down. I didn't. Usually what I do is I take a dental tool and I pick inside here, right? And I'll lift up. And then I'll sand just to give me some more space so when this ball rotates, there's no chance of it rubbing from the inside. So, but this I didn't tender them or work it out, so we're not going to use those. We're going to redo these. And I'm going to get some sculpt. I have some sculpt, and I'm going to sculpt these sharp, I'm going to call them shark fins that he has. I'm going to sculpt both of them, 2 on each side. And that's what we're going to have, 2099. And the head is obviously from 2099. I was going to use the blue body, but, you know, why? I have like 5 Superior Venoms, so I figured I could use one of them. And it's just more appropriate. It's just black. It's easier. His hands are the same as 2099, so it wouldn't be much of it. You know, it wouldn't look much different. The only problem is I had to break off the back piece for 2099. I mean, from Superior Venom, and I didn't. I thought it would just, I'd be able to, you know, access that hole to put that other web in there, but I can't do it. So I just closed it shut, glued it, painted it, whatever. It looks good without the web anyway. But this is cool. Like I said, there's gonna be no rub anywhere. Obviously, black on black on black on black on black. I mean, you might scrape off some of the color eventually, but they're durable, man. You know, and I do this. You know what I do normally? I'm sorry I had to do that. What I normally do is, right, I'll take a figure, I'll make it, and I'll bring it with me for like 48 hours. It'll be in my car. It'll be in my pocket. I'll let my son play with it for like 10 minutes. And the reason is I just want to see how it holds up with just like regular wear. Because I know we got to be delicate with these things. And we're like, oh no, the pink. But what's the point of having a figure if you can't really have some type of fun and flexibility with it? Because that's the point of it. You still want to regain its articulation. And here, thank God, I didn't have to really paint much. But again, in most figures I do have, articulation is never a problem. In fact, let me get another guy for you. He's supposed to already be here. There he is. We haven't reviewed him yet, but Negative Zone, for instance, I didn't do the back. You know, you might have some rubbage eventually. I'm focusing on that knee for you. You're gonna have some rubbing in time. You're gonna do this all fucking day. You'd be a weirdo. I'm already loosening it from doing it, but the point is, you're not gonna get anywhere. So I try to do that at the most. I try to, you know, make sure that it'll regain its articulation with the paint job, because that's for me, that's the most important part. It's not just about the paint, it's about the articulation. And he's not finished, so if you see anything wrong with him, it's because I'm not finished. None of these are finished, in fact. But I just wanted to show him to you because I'm kind of excited. I like the way he came out. He's pretty quick. He matches 2099. If you want, I can get 2099 just to compare him for you. Hold on. My son was playing with them earlier, so I have a few of these, but he was playing with this one in particular. Because I'm going to customize this one too eventually. Might make him into a cosmic. Change the face though. But you can see, you know, they're pretty similar. The shine is really on it. I free-handed that with the superior venom. I didn't have to do much. Let me pull them all. All right. So these are my guys, right? These are my go-to guys. If you want to make him, you need them. You need his head. You need his body. You could use his body if you want, but his body's more ideal because he's already black. You're just gonna need to swap those feet. You could use these, but I used other ones. I already explained. Now, I want to be honest. You see this little chest piece? And this chest piece? Okay, not that chest piece. But they're the same. I went over it with my own paint, but this stops where this stops. I didn't add anything. I just erased. I took black and I painted in the middle of this. And I erased all that up there. Sorry, let me get this focus. I erased all that up top and I just took black and went straight in the middle with this one. All the way up. Just to make it kind of resemble this, because they're not identical. But they do look pretty cool. My son was like this. My son earlier, he was like this and he said, "You look familiar." That kid is crazy. "You look familiar." No, he can't say look. He says, "You look familiar." Well, he's a funny guy. I love him to death. But $20.99, man, there it is. I'm sorry for the stuttering and the unorganized video and the jibber jabber I gave you. I really wanted to kind of give you some insight on how I made them. And again, if you want to just take the easy way out, just get an extra one of these, repaint them. You're just gonna have some joints to tender up before you start painting. You're gonna have to sand a lot of stuff. Some people I know take the figure apart. I don't do that. I'll take some things apart. I might take this die when I need to, and these arms up here, but I don't take these pins out. I don't know how to. That's too much of a delicate job for me. I wish I could, because that would be cool. I'd be able to just swap joints whenever I need to. I just have a lot of fodder parts if I did that, but I don't. Well, there it is, guys. Another 978 custom. $20.99 Spider-Man. Appreciate y'all for coming. 978.